If you're over 55 and thinking of moving or retiring or relocating to Sydney, Australia, today I've got an incredible new video for you at the Cotswolds Retirement Village here in North Turramurra in Sydney. Absolutely fantastic location. So today's video is a little bit different and I'm going to take you through this retirement village. So stick around and let's get outside and have a walk around. These are studios, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. There's a variety of different accommodation options, but what I like about it is it's in many ways it's way better than a normal apartment complex you could buy because it has all these little areas of sitting out areas. This is called a sunroom. You can see the blinds down there because of the amount of sun going out to the gardens. And the big feature of this particular retirement village is not only the incredible amenities, but also the facilities they have here are just amazing. Wide corridors and another sunroom here downstairs. Look at that. I mean, you simply don't get these in normal apartment complexes. And if you stick around, I'll tell you the pricing here because this could be a viable option if you're over 55 and thinking of relocating. So I'm outside in the gardens now, and this is definitely one of the big attractions of the Cotswolds Retirement Village here in North Turramurra. North Turramurra is a very exclusive and expensive residential suburb on Sydney's North Shore. And I haven't looked at a lot of other ones, but I know that this one is very highly regarded. And my own mother actually came here, which is hence the reason I know it very, very well. So I can't comment on others, but I know this one is exceptional. Exceptional gardens. I believe 6 acres of gardens, which is a huge, huge plus, all low rise. There's amazing amenities here. There's a gym, small gym admittedly, an indoor heated swimming pool. There's a cinema room, a lounge, a dining room. And it also makes a good investment, even if you're not ready to move into it, because of the pricing and the fact that you could secure a great apartment ahead of your retirement, if that makes sense. You can see behind me here, the roads are all quiet. It's very peaceful. You can hear the sound of lawnmowers in the background, perhaps. It's a very bright and sunny Sydney day today, and it is just so peaceful and tranquil here. As I say, you could secure an apartment here, a 1 or a 2 bedroom. They have what they call assisted living as well as individual apartments. So if you need assistance, if you're a bit older, you can move into the assisted living part. And if you're younger and you'd like to just have your own apartment in these magnificent gardens at significantly less than a normal apartment would cost you on the open market, with the benefit of 24-hour assistance if needed, nursing assistance, and all the amenities. And then you don't have to worry about in the future looking for a retirement home when, you know. So what happens with, in my experience with a lot of older people, is that they stay in their own home for as long as possible, which is absolutely, you know, fantastic. But when the time comes for ill health or just simple age or unable to keep up with the uptake of a big house, they sell the house and they're not really ready to start looking. And maybe they're a bit older and lack the energy and the, you know, the skill set to find a retirement home at that point. So planning ahead and thinking about it ahead of time would make sense for, you know, a lot of people. So let's just walk through the gardens here. You can see all the different apartments with big balconies. They're all very spacious apartments, I must say. Well, relatively spacious, especially compared to modern high-rise apartments. You know, how absolutely beautiful is this? There are 6 acres of gardens here, and there are birds in the morning. There's a reception area, a dining room, a small gym, as I mentioned. There's an indoor heated pool. They have movie nights. Now, of course, there are a lot of elderly people here, because once people come here, I believe this has over 92% satisfaction rating. And once people move here, they seldom want to go anywhere else because it's pretty fantastic. But I have seen quite a few younger people, maybe in the early 60s, which is great. There's plenty of car parking. You can have your own private car park. You can have your own storeroom. They have fantastic maintenance And these are all award-winning gardens, I have to say. The staff are absolutely fantastic, really, really nice. And you could get lost here just walking around. I've been lost yesterday when I was here walking around before deciding to do this video. So there we have it. This is the Cotswolds Retirement Village in North Turramurra. If you're thinking of an alternative real estate investment and maybe planning for the future, I believe it's an over 55s. This is as good as it gets. Actually, the lawnmower you can hear is on the golf course. I can see it over there. So it's actually directly opposite. There's a fabulous golf course here. And let's just film the entrance. Very quiet street, and I stand corrected. It's not a lawnmower. It's actually blowing the leaves, tidying up the leaves. But look how quiet this street is right outside the front. If there's a negative at all, it's that the kitchens are limited. You're not allowed open cooking, and that's to protect everybody. But of course, there's delivery services. Another negative is that it's not very close to supermarkets or shops, certainly not walking distance. So that is a negative. However, these days with the delivery services and so on, supermarkets can deliver Uber Eats and all the food delivery places. So maybe that's not such a big issue as a trade-off for being in such, now the leaf blowing has gone quiet, such a tremendous living environment here. So that's the Cotswolds retirement homes in North Turramurra in Sydney for the over 55s, where there's a variety of options, purchase options you can buy. Prices generally seem to start for a one bedroom around 500 to 600,000. Two bedrooms sort of just 700, 800,000, which is a fraction. Spacious apartments in this beautiful environment. So a fraction of what it would cost in a brand new apartment closer to the harbour, for example, in Sydney and so on. So remember, if you're thinking of moving to Australia, retiring to Australia, or buying a home or a house or an apartment in Australia, feel free to Zoom call me, WhatsApp me, email me. Let's set up a chat. And until next time, this is Mike Bentley signing out.